Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Mike Nardi, and on this channel we talk about all things related to making money online, freelancing, and the gig economy. This video is part of our new Sunday news segment where we talk about a couple of news stories every week that might relate to your ability to make money online. So let's get into it. Bill C-11 has just become law in Canada. I know a lot of you aren't from Canada, but this law was something that was hotly debated over the past couple of years, and I think it's important that you are all aware of it so you can kind of be privy to, what this means if this is something that your government tries to pass in your own country. Bill C-11 is basically known as the Online Streaming Act, and in a nutshell, it gives the CRTC, the Canadian Radio and Telecommunications Commission, more power when it comes to regulating content. And what that means for a lot of people like us, people who make money online, content creators, as well as large streaming companies like Netflix, YouTube, and so on, is that the Canadian government now has a stronger hand to play when it comes to defining what type of content can be shown on platforms that show content. There are terms that have been thrown around like Canadian content. The Canadian government with this bill wants companies to put money into creating more Canadian content. There's been talk about algorithms like the YouTube algorithm being modified to, kind of forcefully show people in Canada more content that's deemed as Canadian. And the debate that's been happening is, what is Canadian content? What does that mean? So it has a lot of people worried, and it's kind of taking away from what I've heard of things like YouTube. Their algorithm right now shows you videos of what you are likely to want to watch to save you time from having to hunt for videos. So what does this mean in Canada? Honestly, I don't know. The reason I'm bringing this up is, I don't really have a firm stance on it. I kind of am against regulation in this nature because from what I've heard, and correct me if I'm wrong, this opens the door to a lot of censorship, and nobody likes censorship. So I encourage you guys, Google Bill C-11, read into it, see if it might impact you if you're doing business in Canada and you're a content creator or you produce, videos for the internet or something like that, and just become familiar with it. Because if it's something that your government decides to start pushing in your country, you want to be in the know. Unfortunately, I was someone who was late to the party. Not that I might have had a big impact on whether it was brought into law or not, but it happened. Bill C-11, look into it. It's really shaking up the news here in Canada. Easy side hustles that you can use AI to make money with. So I know that since ChatGPT blew up months ago, a lot of internet searches have been based around the question of how do I make money with AI? And I'll be honest, I've spent countless hours skimming through these videos. Most of them seem like kind of fluffy ideas, just basically clickbait to get people to watch. But I recently put out a video where I think I've kind of thought of a really realistic way where you might be able to make at least some money leveraging AI, even if you don't necessarily have any designations or skills. It leverages ChatGPT and Midjourney, as well as just some creative marketing that I think almost anyone can do that might be able to help you use these tools to generate some passive income leveraging AI. Why is this important? Well, I decided to try to make a video like the one I'm mentioning, and I'll put a link down below, because I think that while AI isn't necessarily going to replace people completely, I do think that just like the internet or just like being able to use software or Google or things like that, if we look 10 years down the road, if you're not at least familiar with AI or have figured out a way to squeeze some value out of it, I think you might start falling behind everyone else who is not necessarily falling behind AI. So this video that I'm recommending is my first attempt at trying to figure out ways that the masses can leverage AI to make some money by also tapping into what's up here. Their human brain, some of their past experience, life experiences, and interests. So if you're interested in it, here's a screenshot of the thumbnail, link in the description. I'll put the title on the screen. Check it out and, hopefully this helps you not be super scared about AI, because that's my goal. I don't think we should all be frightened about AI, but we should be looking for ways that we might be able to tap into it to level up ourselves so we can continue making money and feeding our families. There's a new Freelancer Spotlight series on YouTube, on this YouTube channel, that I wanted to tell you guys about. So in the spirit of helping more people make money online, helping more people discover freelancing as a potential alternative or something to complement their 9-to-5 job, I've started interviewing successful freelancers on the YouTube channel. First video is going out this Thursday, where I talk about how they got into Fiverr, how they got into freelancing, what they do, how much money they make, and most importantly, how they did it. So if you're someone who's interested in, figuring out how to make money online, I encourage you to keep your eyes peeled for that video series. But if you're watching this and you are a freelancer who's already found some success online, I would love to hear from you. If you're interested in being featured on the channel, which might be a good win-win for both of us. I get to speak to you and share your story with the audience and also give your business some exposure. I'd be happy to have you. All I ask is send an email to the email address associated with this account, or message me on Twitter letting me know what you do, how much money you make every month approximately, and whether or not you're full or part-time, and I'll respond to you guys. I'll have you guys on the channel if we can make it work out and if your story kind of fits the channel topics, and we'll go from there. So check it out if you're a freelancer looking to make money online, and if you're already a freelancer who's already making money online and you love it and it's changed your life, or if you don't love it and you want to get out of it, hit me up. I would love to chat with you and potentially get a video of us chatting on this channel. Anyways, guys, that's it for this Sunday news segment. Those are the stories I wanted to talk about that might affect the gig economy. I hope they've been helpful. Make sure to subscribe, and until next time, cheers.